Hey there, LEGO fans, and welcome back. Alex here. In this video, we are going to be taking a look at the latest wave of LEGO idea submissions that have reached 10,000 votes. And we have 49, which, I don't know, at this point, it sounds like a lot, but it's really not based on some previous waves that we've received. But still, 49 is quite a bit. What we're going to do is always, guys, with these things, I'm going to share my screen. Let's go through these, see if there's anything that we like. I mean, I will say, guys, 10,000 votes is a lot. However, it just seems over the months and years with LEGO ideas, there's so many people like just voting for whatever, especially IPs, intellectual properties, that it just seems to be like, personally, the quantity goes up, but the quality goes down. I hate to say it, but that's kind of what I see. But regardless, I love LEGO ideas. The theme is fantastic for the most part, and a lot of my favorite sets are from LEGO ideas. That being said, let's see if there's any potential favorites down the line on these 49 ideas. And I'll go ahead and share my screen. Let's go ahead and scroll down here. There's 49 of them, so I'm going to have to go through these somewhat quick. And as I do, I will of course share if the idea is something that I would personally buy. All right, let's go ahead and do this. Here's a little thumbnail of all of the 49 product ideas. This is the second 2023 LEGO Ideas review. All right, here we go. And right off the bat, it is a train. This is the big boy locomotive by Lasceffel. Train fans rejoice because this thing looks fantastic. I don't think anybody would argue that that would be a great idea set. Have we ever had an idea set be a train? I'm not sure. Number 2, the Retro Arcade by If You Build It. Yes, man, this is a great start. These are both ideas that I would definitely buy. I'd love to have an arcade in the city. Number 3, Spartan Helmet by Leonidas by Delusion Brick. Pretty cool. I probably wouldn't pick it up, but nice design. Number 4, the Alfa Romeo Giulietta Spider by LEGO Aussie Fan. Looks like a scale would be there with the Speed Champions kind of idea, so looks nice enough. Number 5, the Red Bull Racing F1 Team RB18 1/12 scale by Lucas RS. You make that a 1/8 scale, and we'll talk. They came out with a McLaren fairly recently, so we'll see. I don't really like the Red Bull Racing Team, honestly. I'm more of a Mercedes fan, but that's just me. Anyway, moving right along. Number 6, The Muppet Show by Bulldozer. This is pretty cool. A place to put all your minifigs, your Muppet minifigs, and I think this is pretty cool. I don't see the back here. I'm not going to get into the details of all the pictures. We'll just look at the first picture we see here. But that looks cool, and I would say I would probably get that. Absolutely. All right, number 7, the Scooby-Doo Mystery Machine by Let Them Fly. Now, we have had a Mystery Machine before. We had a whole Scooby-Doo line. This looks like it's much bigger, though. It's a larger scale. So I don't know. This one is iffy. I don't know if that one would make it. I don't know that I would buy it, though. Number 8, the Western River Steamboat by CTD Power. This is pretty cool. It's different. It's very unique, unlike any other submissions that I've seen recently anyway. And man, if it looked just like that, I would definitely pick that up. That's pretty cool. It's kind of like a Death on the Nile kind of vibe, right? That's what I think there. Really cool. Number 9, Asterix and Obelix by Ganpat and the Celt. Now, this is an IP I don't believe I'm familiar with, guys, but I will say this. It has a goat in it. So if you get a goat in there, LEGO, I'm right there. Good farm animals. I'm always looking for that for my castle theme. All right, number 10, DreamWorks Shrek Swamp by Pedro Ruiz MX. I saw a couple submissions for Shrek in the last ideas wave, and this is just yet another iteration of it. It looks okay. I just don't see that working out. Number 11, Venice by LEGO Overwatch. LEGO Overwatch does have a lot of submissions on LEGO ideas. And I want to say I've seen this before, but you know what? It's obviously a great design. We shall see. It looks kind of big. It looks like a big like modular almost, and I don't know that LEGO is really keen on doing those as LEGO ideas. Number 12, the Stilt House by Norton74. A very unique design. I will give it that. It's cool. I will say that is pretty nifty looking. It's got a lot of character. I'll give it that. All right, number 13, the Red Bull RB18, again, by Mr. B. This looks like it's more minifig scale, like a 1/8, not a 1/8 scale, an 8 wide brick, like a Speed Champions kind of a build. And hey, why not? We already actually had Mercedes, right? We had the Mercedes in there. Hey, look, it also has the actual real race cars, Max Verstappen, and we have Sergio Perez. That's pretty cool. Very clever, very clever. And it's got the pit wall control stations. That's kind of fun. Awesome. Anyway, all right, moving right along. Number 14, the Trojan Horse by Daytona. Looks big. Wow. That's a maybe for me. That depends on what the final product looks like, because sometimes that can be very different, as you guys know. 15, the Red Dwarf Sleeping Quarters by Bro3. This looks like it's an IP, and I am not familiar with it, sorry, but looks all right. Nothing that I would be interested in. Number 16, Tailspin Sea Duck Meeting by Seagull by Delusion Brick. Wait a minute, is this Tailspin, the cartoon that I loved as a kid? I think it is. It looks just like the plane from that. That's interesting. That's cool design. I'm not sure if I would get this though. But man, it's pretty unique though, I'll give it that. All right, good job. Number 17, Stud Lane Book Nook by Lord Squish. I think that's another IP I'm not familiar with, but I will say this, it looks like it's pretty thin. If that was the final product, I'd probably pass on it. I like more the modular construction builds. All right, number 18, Minifigure Gumball Machine by Goose Store. This is clever. I like this. That is really cool. And looking at it, man, it looks like you could do this with relative ease, but there's probably some moving parts to it. So good job on that. I would probably pick that up, depending on the price and what the final product looked like, because again, that could be very different. Usually it's not a good thing. When I say it's different, I mean it's like, ugh, they made that look worse or look very basic. That's all I'm saying. All right, number 19, the Greenhouse by Jared R2. I like this. This has a lot of fun character to it. I would probably pick that up, try to put it in a yard, in one of my, the backyards in my neighborhood. Absolutely. Number 20, Yu-Gi-Oh! Card Box, Dark Magician versus Blue Eyes White Dragon by Zero Helix. Yeah, I'm familiar with the IP. I probably wouldn't get this. But there's enough fans out there that they voted for it. Number 21, oh, no way! Disney's Phineas and Ferb Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated by Inevitable Brick. Oh my gosh, I love this. I love Phineas and Ferb. Man, when Josh was young, we watched this all the time and just love the show. I would love to see a Lego set. Any Lego set based on Phineas and Ferb would be just fantastic. Number 22, yes, Taylor Swift Lover House by Andrews Bricks. I've seen this in other waves, and it must be pretty popular because I keep seeing it pop up over and over again. So anyway, it's back again. Guess who's back? Back again. All right, number 23, The Motograph by Conjira. I'm not sure what this is. This is probably something, I'm just not familiar with what that is supposed to be. So it looks like a car grill to me. All right, number 24, Taylor Swift's Lover House, again, by Donnie Dings and Iceman 999. Cool. I mean, obviously a lot of Taylor Swift fans out there, and hey, the music's fine. I don't think I'd like to see a Lego set, but 2 already? What the heck, man? All right. Which one gets chosen? You know, if people want to do if they do a Taylor Swift Lover House, which one's better? Is that it? I don't know. Do they share? Number 25, Disney's Phineas and Ferb. Again, Perry the Platypus, Agent by Dragon Builder 22. Like I said, anything Perry the Platypus or Phineas and Ferb, I'm a fan, absolutely. Especially if we get the minifigs. That'd be fantastic, wouldn't it? All right, moving right on. Hey, we're halfway through already, guys. I'm doing a great job, aren't I? Yay! All right, number 26, the Flying Scotsman, LNER Class A3442 4-6-2 Pacific Steam Locomotive by Loco Builder Bear 1. Woo, that is a mouthful. I don't know what all that means. I'm not a train buff, but I will say this. I love the design. I'll be all for it. It looks like it's a steam engine, right? So I'm all for that. I would love to see trains. I think there's a lot of great train fans out there who would love a LEGO Ideas train. Number 27, Jumanji board game by Airbricks95. Hey, clever. It opens up. It got some dice in there. Interesting. Very cool. Interesting to see what that would look like. If it looked like that in the final design, I'd be very tempted. That looks really good in detail. Good job. Number 28, Kerbal Space Program, a modular ship system by Sam67C. You know what? I got to say, I think when I look at all of the designs thus far, this probably has the best, I don't know, possibility of becoming a Lego set, only because they have a lot of NASA stuff already. This is not an IP. I think they would be able to do this with relative ease, and it would be priced pretty well as well. So anyway, I'll just say that. Number 29, the Very Hungry Caterpillar by Lion's Blood. Oh my goodness, who there without or who has kids have not heard of the Hungry Caterpillar? Read this to my son Josh every night, almost every night. Would I buy it though? Probably not, but it's cute. Number 30, the Working Lego Bicycle by Sleepy Cow. Very clever, a lot of technic elements in here. Man, that is pretty impressive. Very cool. I don't know that I'd buy it, but I can definitely appreciate the skill involved in getting that together. Number 31, The Muppet Theater by Lee 40. Again, there's a lot of duplicates in here, isn't there? Wow, Phineas and Ferb, The Lever House, and now The Muppet Theater. Looks okay. I think the other one had a better, more aesthetically pleasing appeal to me anyway than this one. Number 32, The Landscape Photographer by Lobster Thermidor. And that's pretty cool. You know, as kind of like this little display piece, I like that. That's cool. I like that station wagon. Great colors. That's cool. You know what? I would be very tempted to buy something like that. Number 33, It's Creek. I'm not going to say that because, you know, if somebody's listening from afar, they're going to say, what did Alex just say? So I'm just going to, It's Creek. The Rose Apothecary. My goodness, I haven't watched this show. I've heard funny, hilarious things about it. This is by Snorkel Maiden. Man, the building looks good, but it looks huge in comparison to the minifigs. Is it supposed to be minifig scale? It's enormous. I mean, if they scaled it down to minifig scale, then I think it would be something I'm interested in just to put in my city. But wow. Okay, anyway, moving right along. Number 34, Vintage Toaster by Dimixart. This is cute. It's even got toast in it. Very clever. I like that. I like it. Number 35. Oh no. Not again. Taylor Swift, Lover House by Waterleaper. Okay, a third Lover House. A lot of Taylor Swift fans out there. I mean, I don't even know if they're even Lego fans. They just see anything that has to do with Taylor Swift. Yes, do it, yes. I don't know. I'm not interested in it. Like I said, I'm sure it would probably do well if it were like BTS. I don't know if that's done exceptionally well, but like there's enough people who love BTS that it was a piece of cake for it to get to 10,000 votes. And I think that's the same thing with Taylor Swift and the Lover House specifically. And but true Lego fans like myself, I'm not saying you can't be a true Lego fan and a Taylor Swift fan. Absolutely, you sure can. I'm not saying that. But I just think that the ratio is a little off there. Where I'm a Lego fan my whole entire life, I wouldn't buy this. That's all I'm going to say. Moving right along. 3 of them. My goodness. All right. Number 36, The New York Corner by Bricky Brick. You know, I say this all the time when I see a modular-like building. I don't think they're going to do that. I love this design. Would I buy it? Probably, yeah. But because the Lego modulars are a thing every year, I just don't see them ever producing a modular-type building from Lego Idea submissions. I'll just leave it at there. I could be proven wrong, and if I am, fantastic. But I'm just going to say, I've never seen that happen before. Number 37, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood by Brick Smithard. This is pretty cool. Who doesn't love Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood? This would be fun. He's an icon. I would totally buy this. Just because it's Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, man. Absolutely. Fantastic. Okay, rooting for you there. Number 38, another icon, Mary Poppins Cherry Tree Lane, 60th Anniversary by Free the Kraken and Disney Bricks 55. 60 years already? Wow. It's really cool. I mean, it's a facade in the neighborhood there, the front. It's cool. I don't know that I would personally get it unless it's modified or mocked pretty well to be kind of something in my neighborhood would be kind of cool. But anyway, we'll see what happens there. But it's an intellectual property, and that usually means more licenses, which means the cost is going to go higher, so it's not always the best. And speaking of IPs, here's the Krusty Krab by Lenko. You know, I want to say we had a Krusty Krab before. Wasn't that a Lego set back many years ago? I'm not saying this shouldn't be a set, but, you know, it's been here before. Oh, my goodness. Seriously? Number 40, Taylor Swift, Lever House by RC1317. Is there an echo in here? Four different ideas submissions reached 10,000 votes in this one alone. I know I've seen this in at least 2 ways before. Jeez, I just want to say, like, just Lego, just do it. Make them happy, just get it over with. And then sell it at a discount when we realize that there's not very much interest in it. And the real Lego community, just saying, 4. I mean, all right, whatever. Moving right along. 4 lever houses. Yeah. Just make them all. 4 different lever houses, whatever. Number 41, Snowy Morning in the Countryside by Castor Troy and Max Brick. This is cool looking. It's more of a heavy snow set, like a winter village. But I would say that it's more robust. So what Lego would do here if that won, or if they chose this, man, they would make it so much simpler looking. It would look very much like one of the Winter Village sets. Not that there's anything wrong with those, but they don't have this amount of incredible detail to them. And I'm sure if we looked at the details of this thing, it would be more of a complete build, not open back, things like that is what I'm trying to say here. All right, getting there, guys. Number 42, Marine Life 2 by Brick Dangerous. Now, I want to say we've seen this before, so maybe it's just reached that 10,000 vote again, and here it is again. It's cool. Is it something I would get? Probably not. It's kind of like the insects that just released or was announced recently. It's cool, but I don't think I would buy them. Anyway, number 43, Taylor Swift, The Eras Tour by Donnie Dings. Well, at least it's not the Lover House. Wait a minute, hold on a second here. 5 Lego ideas are Taylor Swift based out of 49. That's over 10% of Lego ideas are Taylor Swift. Does it come with that many Taylor Swifts? 10? Like 14 of them? Wow, that's a lot. Oh, wait a minute. There's the Lover House right there. Never mind. Uh-huh. My goodness. Anyway, moving right along. Jeez, holy Taylor Swift. All right, number 44, Chameleon by Jimmy DK. Wow, this is probably the most, basic, straightforward idea submission we've seen in this wave. Pretty cool. Number 45, the Train Bookends by Jimmy DK. Hey, look at that. It's a train submission. It's not really a train, but I think it's clever. I think it's pretty darn cool. But wait a minute. Do you guys have books? Books are kind of a dying breed in homes, I've noticed. I have all my college books still that I could use this for. All right, number 46, Disney Pixar's Luxo Jr. Lamp by Toby One Kenobi 20506. That's pretty clever. I think that's pretty cool. We'll see. I mean, who wouldn't want the Pixar lamp? It's iconic, right? All right, number 47, NASA's Space Launch System to the Moon and Mars by NASA Rocket Builder. Yeah, it's cool. And again, this is something that's probably a little more easier for them to make and distribute, given the amount of NASA sets they've already got out there. Number 48, Great Ball Contraption Showcase by Jazz Lacraz. That is cool. I love the JBCs, the Great Ball Contraptions. This is fantastic because it's an all-in-one. Man, it looks like it's got so many, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7, 8 or maybe up to 10 different contraptions in this thing. Gosh, I would love that. I would totally buy this. Man, I like this. Okay, hey, one of my favorites already there, guys. Here you go. All right, number 49, the last one is Chess Master by Caleb Miranda. I'm guessing you can open this thing up and play chess on it. There you go. Wow. Okay, so 49. I gotta say, my favorites, obviously this recent one, is the Great Ball Contraption. And I love that arcade at the front. That is awesome as well. And the trains look fantastic. The Steamboat looks fantastic. Phineas and Ferb look fantastic. And there's some okay ones there throughout, I will say. It's all right. And of course, Taylor Swift, there's that. My goodness. Wow. Anyway, yeah, that's a quick look at them, guys. Let me know what you guys think. What are your favorites? Give me your top 3. I gave you my top 5, I think. And it's okay. You can say Taylor Swift. I won't judge. Or are you one of the ones that voted for it 5 times or whatever it is? Anyway. All right, guys. Yeah, exciting stuff. Fingers crossed. And it's always, you never know if you're going to pick 1 or 2 or 3. If it's a big set, it's probably going to be just 1. But there's not a lot of small things in here. So we shall see, but it's a pretty long time until they actually choose. When and if they do, hopefully it's a good one. I will say this, that Nightmare Before Christmas was selected in a previous, I think it was last year, so I'm happy about that. Anyway, guys, yeah, that's it for me today. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.